Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. We are getting ready to put something on your calendar for this coming Sunday. We head to the Dalai Lama in One Woodbrook Place for Three Chairs featuring Merrique, and we have him on set this morning. Good morning, Ozzy.
Morning. How are you going?
Hi there, man. How are you going?
Good morning to all the watchers and the observers and stuff here.
Congratulations, Ozzy. I saw a few short films the other day, and your music was starring some remixes that you would have made.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Let me start by saying that.
Interesting. I'll just start on that.
Yeah, because I was very, very pleasantly surprised by it. I didn't expect it, but it worked so well with the film, and I was so happy to hear these filmmakers say that, you know, she purposely put these, like, she wanted, when she heard it, she was like, oh, this is amazing, I have to do this. So I'm really, really happy that it was able to happen like that.
Respected the genius of Shari Petty, of
definitely,
course.
Definitely. Big up to the genius of Shari Petty. How did you feel, when you sit down and watch it and you take it in and you heard your remixes and stuff like that playing?
There's that kind of analysis that goes in when you're producing music.
Right.
I was called it the Hyatt effect. So you listen super closely, and I'm like, okay, Shari, you could have go up a little bit on the bass right there. But other than that, I was just looking around and looking at other people kind of digging it and bobbing their head. So I think that was really the reward of it. Yeah?
Yeah, man. Give thanks for that. Because you know, for years I listened to some of those remixes before, right? On SoundCloud and wherever else that they may be. And, you know, I often find myself wondering, like, all right, like, even as a DJ, right? Like, where do I fit this in to make it make sense? Like, so I've tried in parties before to play some of them. And it's be like, it didn't really land the way that I wanted it to land.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
You know what I mean? But when I saw it in the film, it was almost perfect.
It's good fit on it.
Yeah, and it made me realize that we don't really maximize on a lot of those opportunities to be able to use local stuff that might be a bit obscure, might be a little bit different, to be able to put them in the right places because they can be valued if put in the right places.
Seems as I make soundtracks, so it's look at that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
I mean, it's never too late to discover it.
Yeah.
But you do a lot of things, Ozzy. You do art, you do music, and you're going to bring all those things together at Three Chairs this coming Sunday. Tell me about the show.
Well, the first thing I want to say is that each ticket is a hand-painted work of art. I don't know if we see it. I brought this especially for this because a lot of people... Yeah, have a look. I just brought some.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't want to call it a retrospective, you know, I'm way too young for that. But it's kind of going back and coming forward in terms of exploring all the different things I do now. So there's the art, the music, and in particular, in a particular way this time is the writing. So, you know, we bought the book, I have a book out.
Silk Cotton Island.
Right, I'm still working on another one right now. But there's also some other works that I write on the socials too now that people really like. So I'm going to be performing some of that.
Okay.
So the idea behind Three Chairs is actually, I could tell you one time, is me, my old collaborator, Kinky Dan, from way back when, and Darren Ellis on Pan. So it's a whole stripped down kind of get to know the artist, have conversation. It's like basically an unplugged type of show. And on the background, we're going to have some visuals as well.
Okay. And how much are tickets to get? How much are these exclusive hand-painted tickets?
You only $100. And you got to keep the ticket, obviously.
Well, I was now saying, if after you paint these... All right, so...
Your name will be at the door, or whoever your proxy is, yeah.
And each one of these is a different piece of art.
Every single one, yeah. There's that small, intimate space to us. I mean, we're looking at about maybe 50, 60 people, so I took the chance to kind of make it really personal, because that's the whole theme of the thing, to make it personal.
Why did you think this was necessary at this point?
It's a weird word, necessary. I think there's an enthusiasm in me in terms of kind of reinvigorating some of the work that I do. And also it is the opportunity to kind of build an umbrella now.
Yeah.
And say, look, this is this, and kind of form the relations between them. You know, so I thought the opportunity was cool, and then Dalai Lama is a really beautiful space to do it now. So,
all right. Well, I think it's going to be amazing. I mean, just hearing the three of you all come together for starters, I think will be a very interesting experience to be able to see and hear that how that transition happens in terms of, you mentioned intimacy, you mentioned talking to people while doing the different pieces of, be it literature, or I'm assuming they have some rapso in the mix as well.
Yeah. It's rap. I call it recitation, rapso, and reading. So, you know, like long time in school they had recitation.
Yeah.
Stand up on you.
All right, so if people want to get tickets, how can they do so?
4826074.
Just not get them at again slower, a little bit slower.
4826074.
Right.
Or go anywhere on the socials. You could Google Aussie Merrique, or 3 chairs. The idea behind 3 chairs is one is a carrot case, one is a office chair, and the other one is one of them plastic chairs you see everywhere, which is kind of all the places we sit and occupy during our journey now.
Okay.
And how we could innovate them too. And I mean, a carrot case is a chair.
I mean, facts.
Undeniable.
Big facts. Nobody can deny that. Whether it's full or it's empty.
Exactly.
It's definitely a chair.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 chairs. Very interesting. So you just did that based on we sit in these different places and we occupy these spaces.
Also, I have kind of occupied different chairs during my career as well too now. You know, the more casual kind of engaging funny chair and something I'm a little bit more serious. You know, sometimes it's just it's friends, family, and fans.
Yeah.
You know, so.
All right. This is a very interesting concept to me. I like it. I like it a lot, and I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a great show. I mean, just hearing. But tell me about the Heritage Estate Workshop, though. I see that is the Facebook page that you're sending people to get. Is it to get tickets?
Yes, Heritage Estate Workshop. Of course, you could, as I said, it's a personal type of promotion I'm trying to do. So you could just go on my page and we could talk.
Right.
Or the WhatsApp, the same number, 4826074. Heritage Estate Workshop, actually, because I recently moved back up east now, some kind of occupying a space where there is the potential to actually do some workshop work.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they get. And Heritage Estate actually was my original family from Goyagreari. I don't know if they owned it or they just happened to occupy it under the thing, but Heritage Estate is actually the name of my father's family's quote-unquote space that they occupied back in the days. So I thought it was interesting to kind of combine all those things together. Yeah.
When you talk about workshop, what kind of workshops you mean? Like art workshops, music workshops?
It's a place where we work. The work is done and you can shop. Essentially, that's what it is. You know, so who wanted to make the trip could come up and check me online, me up stuff. And the way the place is designed is like I have this little small garden in the back, which like about a 10-foot fig tree. So it's really, it's a nice space to vibe and you have like 100 lizards. So yeah.
100 lizards.
Yeah.
You have no idea how many of them ladies just jumped out of themselves because they ain't coming.
Before works.
They're not coming there for that. All right, guys, it's happening this coming Sunday at Dalai Lama. You want to read a
small,
It's happening at Dalai Lama, and we're going to give you a little taste as we close off this morning. Aussie Merrique is here. 3 chairs. It's on this Sunday. One Woodbrook Place is the place. $100 for the tickets. Each ticket is individually hand-painted, and you get to keep it afterwards because it's definitely something that you want to keep with you. We have birthdays coming up next, but before we do that, Ozzy's going to give us a piece of Silk Cotton Island.
All right, this one is called Life Sucks, right? Here it goes. Sometimes, I don't know really well. Sometimes, I don't know because why. Triford, Patsy, and the one named Pam used to real skunk to that one back in the day. Free Buju, but Buju free. Long time I dance up and I dance. Me one by myself. They used to call me the Bogard King, but I never lose my stride. From since Yellow Man did come out, I had the moves. People thought I was filled with a spirit. Once I float off the floor for 5 seconds straight in a perseverance dance, they couldn't touch me because I never lose my socks, my lucky socks. Even now, up to now, listening to the music changes, it still have pulse, but like it missing somebody's swing. I just still do my thing. I do worry. Everything is okay, bad red rat. I just still do my thing. With the music in my mind, in my mounted socks. Life socks. Sometimes. Anything.
Thank you so much, Ozzy Merrique.
Yeah.
Guys, we take a quick break and we come back. I made a little error. It's not birthdays when we come back. When we come back, we're going to get into the results of the National African History Quiz, National Spoken Word Competition. So stick around for that right here on the Now Morning Show.
Super.